That song gonna go crazy one day, I tell you.
Oh shit. What's up, guys? It's your girl Brianna.
And it's your girl Kenyatta.
And this is the Tongue in Cheek podcast.
First of all, how y'all feeling, man? I mean, y'all can't really tell me, but I feel great. How do y'all feel?
Great, apparently. Got the giggles.
Like a motherfucker. I feel like we haven't done this in forever. So it feels a little woo.
Yeah, we haven't dropped anything in like 2 or 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2. We feeling all shy.
But anyways, since we haven't been here in like 2 or 3 weeks.
And we're still technically, are we supposed to be on quarantine still?
No, the lockdown is over with, no?
We still supposed to be chilling.
Right. But shit, we ain't chilling, clearly. But during the quarantine, we got a time to watch 365 D&I, the movie.
It's on Netflix.
That everybody keeps talking about and posting up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever.
Kenyatta made me watch it.
And let me just say, from what you guys posted and from what I seen, you bitches are weird. Like, weird as fuck.
Okay, so this is a spoiler alert. If you haven't watched it, oh well, go watch it. Or maybe this episode is gonna make you want to go watch it. But Kenyatta, you paid more attention to the movie than I did. So for people who haven't watched it, just give them the basics of what it is.
It's just basically about this man who's in love with this girl that he's never met. Because he was about to die, and I guess she saved his life because he saw her face when he was about to die. But mind you, like, he's never met this girl, whatever, blah, blah, whatever. So he sees this girl, he falls in love with this bitch, he kidnaps this bitch, he tells this bitch she got 365 days to fall in love with him, right? But mind you, doing all this time, he do some crazy ass shit. Like, he investigates her boyfriend, tells her that he's been cheating on her and all this other bullshit, blah, blah, blah. When he kidnaps her, the first thing this nigga do is grab her motherfucking pussy. Her pussy or her titty, right? Or something like that. I don't know. He grabbed something on her body part that was inappropriate.
He grabbed her chest. And he was just being like super aggressive, like in the beginning.
Yeah, very, very, very aggressive. And like, at first she was just like, dude, like no, like, I don't want you. I have my whole life. Like,
yeah, and she's
don't
like, I'm
touch
not just
me.
an object. Like, you can't just have me.
You can't do what you want to me. Like, if I say no, it's no. And that totally went in through one ear and came out through the other. Like, he didn't give a fuck. He still was touching her, doing whatever it is that he wanted to do with her. And I just felt like,
and then in like one scene on the airplane, remember, I think she tried to run away a few times. He literally would like drag her ass, like low-key abusing her, like, no, you're not going nowhere. And then when they went on the plane, he like tied her up.
Yeah, and then started like playing with her.
Yeah, he was like touching her boobs and like put his hands in her pants and like low-key molested her. Yeah,
and I'm not gonna lie, like, at some points, like, her body language definitely, like, you could tell that she was playing hard to get. Like, like, at some point she wanted to do it, but I just feel like it don't matter what her body language was saying. If it was coming out of her mouth, no.
See, this was weird. Like, me watching it, I was uncomfortable, but then like, and even watching her body language, I was uncomfortable. But then I kept feeling like she was like trying to like tease him.
Yeah.
Like when she came in the club with the little dress and like she grabbed him. Like, remember? Well, like he grabbed her. I don't know who grabbed who, but like she was like, yeah, like my dress is so short.
Yeah,
that
like, you can fuck me right now.
Yeah. But then was like, but you won't. Like, I'm not gonna let you. It's just like, girl, like she was weird too. Like she like.
Right. And which is why I feel like, okay, well, we gonna talk about that right now. The point is, it was just weird as fuck to me, very uncomfortable, and I was just very surprised how all of the women that I have on my Facebook were reacting to this shit. Like, ooh, I'm so turned on. Like, I need a man like that. Like, yes, like, ooh, like. And I just want y'all to know that everything that he did in that movie is a sign of fucking rape.
Abuse.
Like, that's it. That's all. That is rape. Molesting someone is not okay. If someone tell you don't fucking touch me, don't fucking touch me.
Right.
It don't matter if my body language is telling you yes. If I'm saying no, it's no. I don't give a fuck. And then at one point, one of his friends tried to like touch her, rape her, and she was like, oh my God, no. He protected her. And the next day, he was kind of mad at her, and she was just like, well, like, it's not my fault that your friends tried to rape me. And then he was like, well, you shouldn't have dressed like a whore. So just because she dressed how she dressed, they gave the guy the okay to talk to her and disrespect her and touch her. Well, in the movie, that's how she said it. Like, your friends tried to rape me.
Yeah.
And I guess it was their friends because I don't like, now they have like issues with the other family.
Yeah, it was some weird
like
beef. Yeah. But I feel like that's a sentiment that I've seen on Facebook a lot of like ignorant guys like, oh, well, nobody told you to dress like a whore. Like, you don't want nobody to touch you. Then why are you dressed like that? Like, I could have whatever I want on, dress however I want. And that doesn't mean that I want your penis inside of me. One has nothing to do with the other.
At all.
I don't get how people think like that.
And then I get it all the time. Like, oh, well, you shouldn't be wearing booty shorts that show your ass. Nigga, you shouldn't be looking at my ass.
Even if you are looking, that does not mean that I want to have sex with you. That doesn't mean that it warrants you.
That's like when a guy walks outside without a t-shirt. That doesn't mean he want to fuck bitches. Like, the fuck? That doesn't mean he want bitches to come up here.
Or them gray sweatpants.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, okay, I'm sorry. This is so off time. No, the other day, I was like, I got off the bus to go to work, right? And there's this guy walking downtown with like literally like the thinnest shorts and no drawers. Like, I was like, bro, why are you outside
like that?
Like, literally, like, I could see his shit swinging. I was like, bro.
But that still didn't mean that he wanted some pussy, right?
No, it doesn't. But you definitely need to wear some drawers and some stickers. I was like, what the hell? But like, yeah, just because something's showing or, you know, little parts are exposed or the shorts are a little tight, like, that doesn't warrant anything. That doesn't mean I want to be touched. That doesn't mean I want to have sex. That doesn't mean anything.
And I just don't understand how guys trying to justify that.
Have you seen any like ignorance like that? Like, personally on Facebook, like, I've seen a status of a guy saying like, what you mean, like, if you like you're dressed like a whore, like, why do you expect somebody to not touch you?
I haven't seen no one that I know do that.
Well, good.
But I've heard of the attention part, which is that's kind of true.
How is that kind of true?
Not like I should have sex with you, but like, okay, if you coming out with your titties out and I look, you gonna give
okay, well, you looking and touching me is two different things.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only thing that I.
Because honestly, like it's hard. Like, okay, I'm gonna say like me. Like, when I was on the heavier side, I have some big boobs. There were certain shirts that just couldn't cover it, and I'm not just gonna walk outside every day with a fucking turtleneck on.
Right, and the shirt that you did wear.
And yes, it might have showed my boobs. You saw my crack, but that doesn't mean I want you to come up to me and squeeze my titty. Right, no, that doesn't. Because that's not the case. And just because I'm wearing shorts, that doesn't mean I want you to come up to me and touch my
ass.
Bro, it's hot outside. What the fuck do you want me to wear? I can't wear a tank top now. So you mean to tell me at the beach when I wear my bikini, that means that's in your head like, ooh, she got on a bikini. She wants me to fuck her. Like, no. And I'm not saying you, but I'm just saying that this is the mentality that men have. And to me, that is sick and that is disgusting. And that whole back to drinking. If a woman is drunk.
Oh, my God.
And she says yes. Listen to me. If she is drunk and she said yes, that is still rape because she is under the influence, you fucking idiots. I just want y'all to know that. You can't say no, because if you're under the influence,
I just feel like personally, like, if a guy, like, if you're smart, like, and if you see a girl is sloppy drunk, like, it doesn't matter how horny you are, I feel like you should just not, like.
But they don't give a fuck about that.
No, I know, because they take advantage of the fact
they see
that,
easy target. Ooh,
yeah. But I just feel like a good man, right in the head. Like, you should already know, like, if a girl's sloppy drunk, like, that should just be like, all right, like, I'm not even gonna go there with her.
Ooh, devil's advocate question.
What?
What if they both drunk?
That's hard. No, honestly, that's hard, and I don't want to comment on something that I really can't like educate myself on
said me
because
either.
on some real shit, that's like when it's you and both of y'all drunk and y'all both feeling each other. Like, okay, well, come on, let's have sex. But I just feel like I don't know. I don't know. Well, you do have a point there. I can't even answer that question. I'm like, I really don't know. Either way,
At that point,
But-
he could be possibly victim too.
he can. He can. Like, for real.
No, that does happen. That does happen.
We know.
Some girls pray after guys when they drunk. Like,
They do.
Oh, here's my
Ooh,
chance.
And that's fucking rape.
Yeah.
That is rape.
Put him on child support.
But I just feel like, why do you even want to? Why
guys
you
get sexually harassed
all the
and
time?
raped and whatever.
Yeah. This is.
But I just feel like why do you even want to have sex with someone who's sloppy,
Sloppy
drunk?
drunk,
They're not even
exactly.
enjoying it. They're not aware. Like why would you? How do you even enjoy that? Like
Because they're sick in the head. It's like they don't care. It's just like a dominance thing. Like, I'm in control of you. Like, that's what it is. So if she's drunk, the better. She don't know what the fuck's going on. He's in total control. He could literally do whatever the fuck he wants.
That's nasty.
So that's in their head. They enjoy that.
Weird. Fucking weird. Like ew.
Yeah. And a lot of you guys need to hold your friends accountable because your friends be on some rapey shit, some rapey vibes.
Some creepy vibes. Some weird vibes. Like
And you need to check them.
Ooh, this I want to talk about that.
no, seriously.
When are y'all turn y'all mic? We don't know them. I hate that.
It's true though because
We don't always
because
know. You know, it seems like
I forgot what situation. Yeah, there was like a situation on Instagram with like one of the guys from the Joe Budden podcast where like he does Duce Palooza. Have you heard of that? Like Henny Palooza? You guys never heard of that? Okay, well, it's dope. I want to go low key. It's just an event where like you drink hella Duce, they play music, you have to buy tickets. Like it's just a big fun party.
Okay.
Well, one of the people that did it with him and a friend of his, like it came out that he was sexually assaulting women, raping women, whatever, and everybody started attacking him. But he's like, I'm not there with my friends having sex with these women. Like, how would I know that? And
You're
it's
right,
true.
but some guys are there. Like when you leave the club and you see your guy take that girl in that car
Yeah.
and she fucked up. Nah, bro. Let her
Yeah.
go to the crib, get her
Yeah.
number, talk to her tomorrow, see what y'all can
Yeah,
do tomorrow
that's true.
when she good. Or like, I just feel like sometimes like the things that your friend be posting or one of your homeboys be posting that's
You could
kind of
kinda
creepy.
see
You
the-
can kind of see that
see the
shit.
vibes.
Take that shit, put them to the side. Like, hey, bro, like
Yeah.
on some real shit. That what you just posted, real creepy, real weird, and I don't think that's appropriate. But a lot of niggas don't think that way, and they don't really care because they're like, bro, like it's not me. Like I don't think that way, so I'm not
Right,
finna
I'm
check
not
the
worried
next
about
nigga.
it,
That's
yeah.
that's him. But you are who you associate yourself with, and
Yeah.
if you wanna associate yourself with some creepy ass niggas, then my nigga, you a fucking creep too. Period. If you're gonna allow a woman to get raped, you're a fucking creep, and you're a weirdo, and you're wrong. Because why would you? That's like that can happen to your sister, your mother,
Yeah.
your aunt, your grandmother, your daughter.
I was about to say your daughter.
Like, just think about that shit. Like, and if you gotta continuously beg a girl and constantly ask her to have sex with you, bro, let it go. She said no. Don't keep asking.
A lot, like I saw a post about that too the other day where like guys don't think that peer pressuring a girl into sex is rape.
And that is.
It is.
It may not be the same thing.
It's not like, yeah.
Like, yes, the
like,
meanings are
definition.
different. But when you're peer pressuring someone into having sex,
It is
it's a form of rape. There you
Yeah,
go.
it is.
Because when you're peer pressuring someone into having sex, that is rape.
Because it's like, and I feel like it happens too with like when you're younger.
Yeah.
Like, it's like almost a thing of like, maybe he's not physically like making you do it, like abusing you and grabbing you. It's like more of a thing where like you're afraid to say
You're scared.
no. Like
yeah.
you're scared. Like,
because it's like, what if I resist? What is he gonna do? Do it anyways?
yeah, like it's like a weird, like a fear thing. Like you're scared to not do it. Like you feel like you have to, even if he's not physically abusing you to do so. It's like a mental thing.
Like, come on, like, let me just kiss you one time, or let me just touch down there
Or
one
starts
time,
touching
and
you, like, even if he doesn't like directly like boom, like stick it in, like
he's molesting you.
yeah, like starting to touch you and stick his hands in place. It's like I don't know how to explain
and then
it.
at that point, you're just like, you just give in because you just feel like
yeah,
like you're
you
stuck.
have to, like you
you're
have
stuck.
to. Yes, it happens.
Okay, well,
And honestly, and it happens to a lot of college girls too.
I'm trying to.
A lot of college girls.
I have been in a situation. I don't. Hey, if you don't want it, I don't want it. I'm not for real.
And that's the way it should be.
But I'm just trying to. I'm really trying to fathom the situation. Like,
What I just said.
yeah, cause I just can't. I mean, I'm sure a guy probably asked. Every guy been rejected. No, like, no or whatever. Like, no, not right now or whatever. And then he says, okay, come on, let's do it.
Okay,
Yeah.
but like
He does that, and that's peer pressure. Like,
Yeah,
at
okay,
what
it's
point-
kinda- okay.
At what point does it? It's cause that's a
Become peer
slippery
pressure?
slope. Cause, huh?
you're saying like at what point does it become a
Because-
peer
because
pressure
I'm
type of
like,
thing?
Okay, cause is she in a position where she can't leave or she can't?
Okay, no, like I'll give you an example,
I'm
right?
just trying to understand.
Well,
No, I get you.
what could be peer pressure and what could be considered rape because of peer pressure? Okay, just so say if you're a virgin, right? And your boyfriend keeps asking you like, come on, like let's have sex, like I want to take your virginity, like, and you keep saying like no, like I want to wait to prom, and I want to wait to prom, and he's like no, like we should just get it over with, like let's do it. But mind you, like but every day he's asking you, like, or every other day he's talking to you about it, and he's like come on, like let's just do it, and you finally give in, that's rape. Or you could be in a bedroom.
Yeah, okay, like let's just say
Let's do one that's not virginity.
yeah,
Okay.
that you're already popped, you feel me?
Yeah, but I'm
You're
just saying
already
that that's
sexually
also
active.
a form of
Yeah.
peer pressuring, but being raped.
No big.
No.
big for-
No, you
But,
right.
like,
Don't
okay,
beg for it.
Let's just say, I don't know. Okay, group of friends. Let's say it's a bunch of people, right? You guys went out, drank, got a little drunk, whatever. Let's say you go back to a house that's not yours. You're in somebody else's house. Let's say like somebody was flirting with you all night, whatever. You guys are alone in the room, and he starts. You feel me? Maybe kissing you, or like, oh, what you trying to do, or starts touching on you, and, you know, putting his hands in places, and you're like, no, like stop. Yeah. Body language is a lot. You could tell when a girl does not want it, because if a girl wants to do that with you, I feel like you're gonna know that she wants to do with you. When a girl wants it, she wants it.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like body language says a lot. You know when like it's that time. But like let's say like he's, you know, trying to grab you and come on, like let's
And
do
you're
it.
constantly like,
and
no,
you're like no, like stop.
stop.
Yeah,
And
like
then you finally
you're not
like-
trying to be like, you know, like I said, a lot of girls, especially like at a young age, like that 18, 19, 20, like I know like some people think it's just so easy. Like what you mean? Like if you don't want to have sex with him, just tell him no. Then like, but
I have said no, and he didn't
yeah,
listen.
but it's like when you're in a situation, sometimes like you're trying to like do it nicely, like no, like stop, like come on. And then when a person's like constantly like on you, you start feeling peer pressure. And it's like you almost feel scared and almost feel like you have to, like you can't tell
Because
him
if
no.
you don't, something worse is gonna happen. Like
So like y'all feel like y'all at a point of either have sex or get abused type thing.
Wait, what?
That's what I'm saying. Like in that position, y'all, I'm gonna say women, some
Yeah.
women who fall victim to it, the option they feel like okay, I'm gonna just have sex with him because I don't want him to hit me. Is that the case? Like
Or rape me?
or rape me or kill or rape me harshly, because
Yeah.
either way he's raping me, or rape me harshly or hit me or kill me or you know, or have sex with
Or
me and
start
lie
bullying me
and
or,
bully
like,
me,
yeah.
and then like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of things like
Play
fall
into
into
it. It's just like a fear of what if I don't do it? Or I feel like I have to do it, or I'm scared to say no. Like it's a weird for a girl who's not yet like fully a woman and knows how to stand up for herself. Like when you're put in that position, it's a little scary. And especially when a guy's being very extremely aggressive.
and he's stronger than you and you feel
Bigger
it
than
and
you,
like,
yeah.
you kind of just like you feel like I'm
It's
not
like
gonna win.
you don't want to do it, but it's just like
Like, oh, just to get this over it, like, come
yeah,
on.
and you hate it the entire time. and regret it.
Like, it's a lot of things that play into rape that men, like, honestly, some men just don't know because they don't educate themselves on it. Like prime example, now I'm not saying that you're a rapist, but like you're asking questions. Some men, they don't ask questions. Like, they don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know. Like, you probably could have just
Or they think this type of behavior is okay.
yeah, and it's not.
It's two things. One is rape culture. That's something a lot of men are raised on rape culture. Like, I would say most men are
raised on?
are raised on rape culture. Like, for real.
Like what?
Music, look at that the movie, like, especially like you see a lot of girls saying they like that. So
yeah, that's weird.
So to them, they like, she liked it, like, you know what I'm saying. So technically, am I doing it? And if I do it to another girl, she says yes, then it's like, okay, this is the right thing to do. Right.
So I get you. It's very confusing and very contradicting.
And another thing is just asking, because women control cancel culture. I'm telling you, women control. Cause you ask like, how was that rape? Oh, you don't think that's rape? Ooh, this and ooh that, and then it's like, my bad. We see that. Right. If we see the person going to fight, we're just like, okay, we're just trying to go and do the best we can. But a lot of guys are afraid to ask because, you know, some women can just cancel them. It's like, look at him, y'all. He's a rapist. All he did was just try to get educated.
You know what? Yeah, because like prime example on my Facebook page, I'm not gonna say their name, but there was two guys that I went to high school with, and one of the guys, at first he was being real slick, but like towards the end, like he was like legit trying to get like the educational part about like, cause he really ain't know. He was trying to justify it, and then when one of the girls like educating him on it, he's like, oh, okay.
Justify what?
Like saying that peer pressure isn't rape. He shared that. Mm-hmm. Right? Because somebody posted like, peer pressure is rape and I don't care what nobody say. He shared it and said, no, it's not.
What was his point? What was like? Okay,
he was like, no, it's not, and like, I'm tired of women just using that word around loosely, like,
because I feel like a lot of guys like they, to contradict that or whatever, to counter argue, they like to say like, oh, like just because you regret it, it doesn't mean it was rape.
Right? No, he wasn't saying that.
Like, that's not what we're talking about here.
He was just like, he was just like, nah. Like,
if I regret it, I just regret it. It doesn't have nothing to do with you raping me.
So he was just basically saying like, no, that's not rape, and I'm tired of women using that around, you throwing that word around loosely. But no, and I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like, we do, but it's for a reason, bro. Like, we know what rape is. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We know what happened to us, our body language. I felt I didn't want it.
How we feel violated or abused or scared.
Like, we know, like, we're women. At the end of the day, we know. So the girl was like, bro, you tweaking, da-da-da. So she was schooling him on it. And at first he was like, nah, bro, like, you tweaking, da-da. Like, going back and forth with her. But when she hit the key points and gave him examples and explained to him, he was like, oh, okay, now I get it. Okay, cool. I don't support that shit. No, I'm not with that shit. I was confused. I didn't know the difference at first. Woo-woo. Now, there was this other dude who was just saying some ignorant, stupid ass shit, talking about if a girl go outside with her bra and panties on, yes, she want the dick. No. What? You sound stupid as fuck. Mind you, they're friends. They're friends. Two guys. Yeah. And he did not once checked his homie.
See?
And his excuse was, at the end of the day, I know that he ain't raping no bitches, and I know what he believe in.
You don't know that.
Nah, because this is what he comment on. You feel me? Like, check your homie.
And even if you don't want to throw the exact term rape around, it's sexual assault. Like,
period.
Okay.
You like that better?
That's better than the word rape, right?
Raping is just so graphic, and it's so like, you feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Okay, sexual assault is better. And
then another thing that I was seeing too that honestly irritates my soul is when a lot of people's like, why'd you wait so long to come out? Bro, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, as a young lady, as a young woman, a young child, you don't even know sometimes that you're getting molested. Sometimes you're getting raped. Like, you don't know these things because your parents are not teaching you about sex. They're not telling you these things. And like, you just simply don't know, right? And even if you do
Even
know,
if you're an adult and you do know.
and you didn't come out right away, maybe you just didn't feel comfortable, you just didn't know how to, you were scared that people were gonna think like you're a whore, that you're this, that you're that
And
people
you
are
know
not
what's
gonna believe
crazy?
you.
I see a lot of that criticism from women.
Yes.
Saying that like, oh, you females are dumb. Why are you waiting so long to come out about somebody raping you? Like,
They're saying that because there's already been a brand for those women. Not saying all of them, but you know, like but especially for celebrities, like people, oh, you got raped now because with this rich person, they rich now. You got raped now. Oh, you ain't been say that. It's already a brand toward that. So when it's somebody who actually had it, it's just like that's the first thing that comes to their
but it's
Yeah, no,
not
I get
always.
you.
But that happens in real life. It doesn't matter about.
For sure. I'm just saying that's like the automatic image that comes in their head.
And at the time, what if I'm just so traumatized, bro? I'm just not ready. Like, I'm just so fucked up in the head that I'm just not comfortable talking about it yet. It don't matter if it happened 9 years ago, yesterday, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Wrong is wrong, and you still molested me, you still raped me, you still touched me, you still peer pressured me to have sex with you. You still did it, and that's wrong.
And I don't feel like there's no time limit on when you can say something. You don't ever have to say anything, like, really, if you don't want to. You don't have to. But it is good to let it out, to tell somebody. But I don't feel like there's a time limit on when you should do so.
Because at the end of the day, when you are ready, you will come out and you will say it. It will happen.
And for some people, it's just like, it's embarrassing. Like,
And they probably feel like they're the only one. And let me tell you, women, you little girls, whoever is listening to this, that is a woman. And if you ever been molested, raped, whatever, like, I kid you not. And this is so fucked up to say. But if you ask your mom, if you ask your grandmother, if you ask your friend, if you ask your sister, 9 times out of 10, it happened to them.
I don't know what I asked
No, I mean, of course you don't want to ask your mom that, but like,
So I can imagine not wanting to come out.
Right.
right.
Because dudes even scared to come out and say they raped. Like, damn, you let somebody rape you?
Yes.
You say that as a man?
Yes.
You let somebody what?
like, and it's just so crazy how many women get raped on the daily. Like, it's almost like it's normal.
Yeah, it has been normalized.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I shared this post and I was like, we need to start normalizing, like, asking kids for hugs and kisses. And if they don't want to say, like, you don't just go up to a kid and hug him and kiss him and touch him, whatever. No, let's start asking. Because maybe they're just not, nah.
Yeah. I saw another post about, like, don't stop, like, forcing your kids to hug and kiss people. Like, if they don't want to, they don't want to. They don't have to hug everybody. They don't have to kiss everybody. Like, they can show affection with whoever they're comfortable sharing affection with. You don't force them to do so.
And also, moms, aunts, sisters, cousins, please check the men that's in your family. And I'm not saying that all men in your family are rapists, but it really starts from home. I promise you.
Most cases with rape and mostly molestation, it's always somebody you know.
Somebody closest to you. So if your daughter or your niece is telling you, like, I don't want to go to that person's house, I don't feel comfortable, it's for a reason. You should really start investigating and believe them, because ain't no kid just gonna come up to you and just be like, so and so touched me, he did that. Like, who's teaching them? You know what I'm saying?
Right. But it's important to have those conversations as well. Like, you know, teach them, like, nobody's allowed to touch you right here. If anybody touches you right here, like, you need to tell me. Like, I don't feel like those conversations are being had.
Young do you do that?
When you
can
able to talk.
when they can talk.
When you able to talk.
Younger and younger, right?
Yeah.
Yes, when you're
if you're
legit
able to
able to
talk
talk.
and you can have a conversation with me, or you can tell me what so and so did over here. Layla can,
Because that's when it starts.
Yeah.
They start to think like, oh, this is the young. They're not gonna be able to say anything. They're not. Nah.
So I think it's too young.
No.
Okay.
I mean, too young to the point where, like, yeah, if they can't talk and form a sentence
And not
then,
understand, then yeah.
Like 4.
that's not too young.
That's not too
Layla
young.
right now, she can tell me what's going on. She's 4, yeah.
The moment men, like, some kids start talking saying full sentences at 1.5. The moment you can understand and start talking, you should have that conversation with your kid. Well, the moment your kid can start talking and understanding, because that's very, very important. And ladies, because this is another thing that bothers me too. Stop fucking letting your kids go with just any fucking man or any fucking friend, anybody. Just because that's how the shit happens. And girls,
it does, but it doesn't.
When y'all go out, stop letting y'all girls go out the way they go out. Send each other y'all locations. Make sure y'all know who y'all going with. Like, cause I promise you, whenever me and my girls, when we used to do back in the day some sneaky ass shit, whatever the case may be, we about to meet up with a nigga we don't know, bro. We're sending our location every single time. You know who this nigga where I'm going, his address and everything, bro. Cause anything can happen. Like. Y'all gotta stay close and when you put your cup down, grab another fucking drink, bro. It ain't that serious. You could spend another $9 on a fucking drink.
Don't ever put your cup down.
But I'm saying, don't put it down. But if you do,
put it down. Yeah,
get another
that
drink.
Cup's over with. That cup's over.
And don't go to the bathroom by yourself
ever.
Because I feel like girls are starting to forget this shit.
I feel like don't go anywhere by yourself. If
you don't have to,
if you do not have to, don't go anywhere by yourself. And like you said, the whole thing of sending locations, you know, if you're gonna go link with somebody or if you're leaving the club with somebody, anything, like somebody needs to know who you're with and where you're at, have your location. Like you need to be communicating with people, period. Because if something were to happen, at least they know who you was with, where you was at. Because guys be creeps out here.
Very.
And another thing I wanted to say. This is what we were talking about earlier, King Adam.
Wow.
I feel like if your boyfriend forces sex out of you, that's
rape. Yes. I'm tired of fucking people trying to justify that shit.
Because it's your boyfriend that it's not rape. Like, that's rape. If, let's say, okay, you live with your boyfriend, whatever, he comes home, he trying to have sex with you. Like, you literally don't, like, you don't want to. There's some days you don't want to have sex. You're not in the mood. You're tired. Maybe you don't feel good. Maybe your back hurt, your stomach hurt. I don't know. If you're telling him like no,
and he still do it,
and he still literally like yanks your pants off and like sticks it in you, like that's a problem.
Or like just say y'all going to sleep or whatever, and his like, you know, he horny and his dick is on hard and he trying to like, you know, stick, and you're just laying there, you're like, no, like I don't want to, like just stop, get off me, and his dick just so happened to slide in your pussy. That is rape.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's your boyfriend. Like a lot of girls think that's normal. Like, oh well, like
that's my boyfriend.
Yeah, that's my boyfriend. And if I don't
he's gonna take it.
Yeah, like he's gonna take it. Even if I don't want to, like he's gonna take it. He don't care. Like that's weird. That's a problem.
He should care.
He should care if you want it or not. He should want you to enjoy it. He should want you to be into it. He should want, you feel me, like that intimate, you know, on both sides.
Yeah, those women make this a blurry line. They do, because if they say that's not rape,
right?
they messing up the game a little bit.
Because you're in a relationship that's not rape. Yes, that is. The definition still stands.
So I'm like, those men aren't going to change, especially if she's saying it's not okay with it. But my girl okay with it, so it ain't rape.
Basically, right? If I could do it to my girl, I could do it to anybany. And no,
I'm not saying that, but. I'm not saying there's rape to everybody, but
no, I'm saying, but that's how they can think. Yeah. Like, well, my girl let me do it, weird. So
I hope not. I guess because I don't think like I'm just taking myself out of it.
Yeah. No, but that's scary.
Yeah, but I'm saying like.
And why would you want to be with somebody like? If anything, you should reevaluate the nigga that you dating. Like,
wait, that what?
That you should reevaluate the nigga that you dating.
For real.
And then another girl messing up the game. I want a nigga just take it from me.
Yes, bro, like I don't want no nigga to just take it, bro.
See, like I feel like girls like that. See, but
messages to me, all the messages going to men. That's feeding.
Yes, I get it. See, contradicting is so contradicting.
I feel like something's, but I feel like with women, like they have some mental issue, like. I feel like
because
women like that, like you guys have some mental issues because,
or maybe they just been raped before, and they probably think that's okay.
See, but no, because I feel like it also depends, like on the person. Like you said, everybody handles trauma differently. Like for some girls, like that could happen to them, and now okay, so they think that's normal. Like, oh, I want somebody to take it and be in charge, manhandle me. But then that could also happen to somebody, and then be like, no, like that type of stuff that can trigger somebody, make somebody extremely uncomfortable to the point where like they damn near want to cry. Like
that's a conversation
for some girls, like that's very
then.
like for some girls who have been like raped or molested or whatever, like sex period is a triggering thing. Like for somebody who's been through sexual trauma, like when you're having sex with, and this is like a PSA for couples, like period, if you have been like sexually assaulted, yeah, it does affect your sex life. Like it does. I don't care what anybody says. It does. So like if there's certain things that trigger you, like you need to have a discussion with your partner, because it could be something as simple of him being too rough, or even grabbing you in a certain area, grabbing you a certain way. Like it can like take you back, and it can make you feel like uncomfortable and completely turn you off, and like trigger you, make you not want to do it, make you like no, like get off me, or make you feel like you're being raped even though you're not. Like those conversations need to be had. Like some girls need like pure gentleness and pure intimacy, because if they don't have that, it feels to them like something else.
Yeah, and there's some girls who identify as not what you're saying, but also as like, okay, since I've been raped and choked before, like I have to have that. Like,
when you have it, right? That's what I'm saying.
I've had women that like want me to hit them while we doing it.
What the fuck?
I'm dead serious.
Damn, I don't want you to beat my ass.
Yeah,
now.
no,
I'm trying to enjoy this shit.
Me off. Like I didn't like that. Like, like she was like, like I'm serious. Like she wanted me to slap her and choke her and do it.
But do you know about her history? Like, was that a thing? Or some girls just like stuff rough just because it doesn't have to. No, it doesn't have anything to do with sexual trauma.
Let her confirm that. I mean, she didn't connect the two. I connected the two because I'm like,
they don't click. They don't go right.
I connected the two. I'm like, and she was talking about like, yeah, so my dad is hanging out with his cousin, and he's the same person who raped me, and ooh. So I'm like, oh. But I didn't connect the two because she probably not even unaware that.
Yeah. Oh, so you made that connection yourself.
He's like, I put the 2 and 2 together. She wasn't gonna tell me. I was gonna figure it out.
I was like, this is weird.
Yeah, it's true though. Some, like people just take it differently. They handle it differently. They go about their sexual relationships differently.
Man, shit's just weird now. People's vibes nowadays is just fucking weird, and it should be off. And I'm so happy I'm in a relationship because I don't fucking know. You niggas is weirdos for real.
Definitely.
For real. So, anybody, go on turn the mic.
And if you got creepy friends, please check them, please. Any sign of creepiness. Protect our queens.
You look creepy by not checking your creepy friends. I'm just saying.
I see a lot of creepy shit, even just on Facebook. Like, yeah, just like people sharing stuff, or like the way they comment on things. Just like, what?
Like, this how you really think, bro?
Yeah, like it's
like, okay,
scary.
I need to. I won't be hanging out with you alone.
Yeah.
Anybody victim of any rape, sexual assault, contact the Tongue and Cheek podcast so they can feel free to contact Tongue and Cheek podcast.
He's so dumb.
Nah, but seriously though, like he's for like if you've ever been a victim of sexual assault, you guys can definitely like hit our lines, talk to us, because you're not alone. Like. Yeah. You are not alone, and I don't give a fuck how a guy tries to justify it. If you think that he raped you and you believe that he raped you, period. And that is not okay.
How you feel is how you feel. You know what you feel. You know what your body feels. You know what your mind feels. So if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. And a lot of guys are very ignorant. You said we have so much power.
And please
as
speak
women,
up.
Yeah, but see, in situations like that, our power is taken from us. That's the thing. In that moment, we don't have.
And
the
if
power.
we tell, it seems like we're too weak. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, but what do you mean? Like sometimes that's how some women feel. Like
Oh, I thought you were talking like there's a perception like you're weak if somebody.
Well, like if you
like
express
oh like if
what happened to you.
yeah, like I'm gonna be seen like I'm weak. Like why couldn't I defend myself? Like I could have done more.
That's true.
And it's
Actually,
kinda like,
no,
what
that
the fuck? Like
you're making a face, but yes, that's true. A lot of people feel like they will get criticized for letting that even happen to them. Like, what's wrong with you? Like
you weren't protecting yourself. Yeah, why aren't you carrying mace? Or
why did you even let that happen to you? Why didn't you stick up for yourself? Why didn't you hit him? Why didn't you run? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you? It's like no, after going through that, nobody wants to hear that, and it's fucked up that that's how people will approach that situation when you're open about it. Yeah. But that happens. It's like you're being victim shamed.
Yeah. And it makes you just want to just shut the fuck up and not say anything at all.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure anything that they're asking you, you probably figured it out already if there were anything. Like as far as like, you know, you were just saying like, oh, you probably damn I shouldn't have went there. It was creepy.
Right, like duh, like thanks. I figured that out already. Like I regret it already. Like I didn't need you to say it.
And they feel like that's what
that was the right thing to say at the moment.
But I'm pretty sure you figured it out. Like damn, you probably think that yourself, but it shouldn't be something because it happened. You still weren't supposed to be victim.
Right.
But you feel me? They just.
And that's not a way for anybody to comfort you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so me and Brianna, we're just gonna be open, cause y'all know we keep it real. We're both victims. I'm a victim. I've been a victim twice. I was very, very young. One when I was like 5, the other one I had to be like 9.
Was it 2 different people?
Yeah, 2 different people, and they were definitely close to the family, like type of thing. One of them was rape, and one of them was I was molested. So I don't know if you know the difference between rape. Rape is like sexually, like, and then molesting is just touching. I never once told my mom. Like I honestly didn't come out until I was like in high school. Maybe I had to be like a junior in high school. So that's why I'm saying like it's definitely okay to wait because I wasn't comfortable yet. Mm-hmm. I didn't know how to say it. I didn't know what to say. And honestly, at first, like, I didn't know if it was like not okay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was confused.
Yeah, I want to speak on that. I was molested when I was young. I want to say it was like over a span of a couple months that it was happening. Like it was often by one particular person close to the family. Not anymore, but at the time. I think I was in like maybe like 2nd grade, first, like definitely not 3rd. I think it was like 2nd, like young and younger. It was going on, and it was weird because you're young, you don't know what's going on. You really don't. And it wasn't until like he literally like said like don't tell anybody. Like he had touched me for months and just, you know, was just doing it. But it was like one day he like said it, like, you know, like make sure you don't tell anybody, and like said some other weird stuff. And I don't know, like that's what like it hit. Like, okay, like this is not supposed to be going on. Like this is not supposed to be happening. And I think, I'm gonna be honest, it was a long time ago. I don't even remember like how it stopped. I'm not sure if maybe I stopped, you know, being around or made it stop to where I was never alone with him, like purposely. Mm-hmm. But it was really hard for me because I didn't say anything, and then I had to see him, like after that, I had to see him a lot and just basically act like
nothing happened.
I had to act normal, and it was hard. Like that was like a big struggle, like literally my entire life, like to see this man all the time and just act like nothing. And it wasn't until I think high school, I'm not sure my exact year, and I didn't even say anything until I heard he did it to somebody else. And that's what made me speak up. I don't think if it was even for that, I probably still wouldn't have said anything. But because like it happened to someone else, like I felt comfortable to
enough to
open up about it, like me too.
So every scenario is different.
Yeah.
And that's like why we said, like, you guys are not alone. We've definitely been victims of it. Our scenarios are different, but we're still victims.
Yeah.
And we're here for you guys. We understand. And if you're not comfortable telling one of your family members, yeah, your mom, like, and you want to talk to somebody, bro, I live on Mars. 2_ Kenyatta Marie Knight, my Facebook name. Brianna Santiago, I don't know her Instagram name.
Sadie.
There you go, because it's not spelled how it looks. You know what I'm saying?
Or
our podcast.
The podcast page, yeah, the
Like,
podcast page.
We're here to talk to you guys, and we're sorry that we have to deal with this shit, but you're not
nobody deserves this. No, you don't ask for this. And I'm sorry if you've ever been a victim of this, but you know, we're here for you. We love you guys. Want you to be strong. And yep.
All right.
We're gonna wrap it up.
We're out.
This was another heavy episode. Sorry, guys. It's been 2 weeks of this, but we just feel like, you know, certain things are just as important to speak about. We see things, we hear things, and certain topics just have to be touched. So we're here, guys. Thank you. Bye.